The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. And here's what the schedule for Orlando looks like. On Friday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Brooklyn Nets. And then on Saturday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Memphis and going up against the Grizzlies.
And for that game against Chicago, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fit. It's the fifth contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
A look at the Magic starting group. And for Miami, Mitchell is out there with Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Ware in at the 5 down low. Here on opening day, and what a great day it is. Greg, what are the... these players feeling as they tip off this new season?
It is always exciting to start a new season. Players are just filled with hope and optimism, especially after putting in all that offseason work.
Now, here's Adebayo. And that one is stuffed right through.
And not every big guy can make that play. Adebayo has the patience and awareness to do so.
Outside, Lamb. To the left side wing. 6 on the shot clock. And it goes down 2 points. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. Pass to Ware. Mitchell outside. Kicks it out to Hero. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. Misses the 3. Lamb against Hero. Outside, Lamb. Lets it go from deep. And it's Miami with the rebound. Wiggins surveying the floor. Outside, Hero. Back to Wiggins. The Heat need to get a shot off. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Pass to Lamb. Fires it up. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Heat have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Wiggins kicks to Adebayo. And here's Mitchell from the arc. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
And what can Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Now here's Lamb. To the middle. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, the Magic last year, Clark earning the number 5 seed in the East. It was a giant step forward.
It certainly was, and I tell you what, they've got an impressive, very impressive young core. And this was the first time they made the playoffs since 2020, and now the minimum expectation is a playoff appearance, and I think they'll be able to deliver on that.
First one falls for him. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And, Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And, Kevin, well-deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city, plus he's already got a street named after him.
And so he hits both. And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. That's some big dough.
Is it ever? It remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
Orlando with the ball after Tyler Hero's three-pointer that didn't go. To the right side. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Mitchell right side. Outside, Hero. A floater. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense there from Lamb. To the inside. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Now here's Wiggins. Nothing on the board. Up top, Hero. And that one is good.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Hero against Lamb. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Mitchell. There's Hero with the three. Hero can't get that one to fall.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Pass to Lamb. They set the screen. And again, it's Orlando converting.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
The Heat trail by 3.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Mitchell finds Wiggins. Adebayo with a screen for Wiggins. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. Magic have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Puts it up. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Miami's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Down low. It's stolen. It's hauled in by the Heat. Mitchell looking it over. Pass to Adebayo. To the paint. Here's Wiggins. A terrific shot on the turnaround.
Wiggins just staying with it, refusing to let the defense get the better of him there.
And so it's Lamb with it. He brings it up for Orlando. And it's Lamb atop the key. Just his first attempt. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Miami trailing. Hero, that's a two-pointer. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Lamb with the screen on Wiggins. Wiggins with some nice D. And Miami shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Here's Ware. Mitchell outside. Rebounded by Lamb.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Inside. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
The Heat trail by 3. Wiggins outside. Adebayo kicks to Hero. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 3rd assist on the night. The Magic have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. From outside the arc, his shot is good. Scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries, shooting 50%.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Wiggins. Shot clock at 6. Back to Mitchell. Shoots. Rebound by the Magic. And by virtue of the NBA schedule, their first game of the new year is against Miami.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Yeah, and very tough to beat when they're playing up to their capabilities. That's why they're one of the top teams in the league.
Now, Hero. He's got 5.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. In terms of defense, Greg, the Magic have taken some big steps forward.
Oh, they really have. It was a focus for them last season, and it has paid off. They were the kind of team nobody wants to face, and it led to their first playoff berth since 2020.
And so he makes both from the line. And here are the Heat now, trailing by 5. And here's Burks. Outside Robinson. 6 to shoot. And it's Anderson that time on the assist by Robinson.
This is exactly where Anderson prefers to get his looks. Foul line down.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. The Magic making a switch here. Harrison's checked in. Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting teams. The Heat in 5th.
And I thought their coach really did a fantastic job of getting all of the guys on the team to realize the importance of free throws. You know, last year where they were great, excellent from the line. This year, they're hoping to do even better.
Outside, Lamb. Once again off the mark, Orlando. The Heat trail by 3. Burks looking around. Pass to Anderson. Outside Robinson. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Here's Harrison. Now here's Lamb. Orlando moving the ball around. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Jovic. And Miami shooting just 35% to start the game. Robinson on the wing. Still scoreless.
4th in opponent points per game. And they also show up in the top 5 in terms of steals. Their on-ball defensive pressure was killer last season.
And Greg, you talked about their points off turnovers. Not many teams were better at making the most of their opponent's mistakes. And he knocks down the first one. And Greg, the way Orlando ended last season, that's really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round. But it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars.
Tyler Hero, he's checked in for the Heat. Robinson hits them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Pass to Harrison. 1:33 left to play here in the first. Shoots. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Magic lead by 3.
Oof, that is a tough shot.
Here's Jovic. Pass to Robinson. A 3-ball. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Lamb with the screen on Hero. Into the lane. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. 50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Trailing by 2. Jovic passes to Robinson. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Orlando's gone. 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And the layup's good off the glass. And it's a 4-point Magic lead.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now Hero. He has 5. Lays it up off the glass. Hero's got 7.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of thing.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Magic. They lead by 2. We'll be back shortly live from Miami Arena. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what do you guys think about the Magic here so far in this one?
You got to credit their defense. Communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Orlando leading. We've got Alec Burks. Anderson is out there with Duncan Robinson. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Jovic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Now, here's Burks. Still without a basket. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Last season, the Magic extended Coach Jamal Mosley's contract through 2028. He said, it's not about me. I just want each one of these guys to reach their full potential. This game has been good to all of us. I want to be part of maximizing how great they can be on and off the court. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. That's good from Hero. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Just 5 to shoot. Got a piece of it. Anderson against Lamb.
And a moment now to see the stats for Anderson. Some last season stats for him. He put up about 6 points per game last season, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And always nice to have a guy like him who can really defend at a high level coming off the bench.
You know, when you can sub in a lockdown defender, that's a major plus.
Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
You know, one of the things about Kyle Anderson that's so valuable is his versatility. I mean, he's somebody this team can rely on to chip in and make a difference out there in a lot of different categories.
Both free throws good from Anderson.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Heat.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Another thing that stood out to me tonight is their early success at the free throw line. I mean, they've been able to draw contact and then convert at the line.
That free throw missing. He doesn't get the second one.
And really, as solid as he's been at the line, I had already chalked those points up. Goes to show you, though, don't take anything for granted.
Now, Hero, he's got 9. Sinks the triple.
And look at how confident Hero is from range. He'll take that shot whenever possible.
All for run, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Magic shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
And the first one drops. He's perfect from the line this time. And it's the Heat with the ball. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Now we'd like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers. The Magic in second.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively, and boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
No good on that one. So we can't get either to fall. The Magic trail by 3. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. It's hauled in by the Heat. Fires for 3. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
1:45 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. The Heat leading by 3. Right side Hero. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And again, it's the Heat missing. Orlando, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. 0 for 5. Lamb with the screen on Anderson. Puts it up from 12. Goes back up. And it's Lamb getting it to go.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Hero on the wing. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Hero's got 8 points here in this quarter.
The defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his second this quarter.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And some changes here for the Heat. Ware's checked in, and it's Mitchell in for Burks. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And it's denied. Robinson with it. He's got 5. Mitchell wide open. Off target with his 3. Here's De Silva. Guarded by Robinson. De Silva with the bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now, Hero. He's got 15. And here's Anderson from the arc. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. To the inside. Can't tie it up as that one misses. The Heat with the lead. Pass to Mitchell. There's the 3. Ware, good. Ware's got his second bucket of the night.
He had such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter. Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Back to Anderson. To the middle. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
The Magic trail by 7. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Here's Mitchell following the bucket by Orlando. Anderson finds Hero. A three-pointer, no good. And for the Magic, they're shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Clock at 6. And he drives in. Got a hand on it. And he recovers it. Miami leading by 5. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Robinson dishes to Mitchell. Anderson outside. Rebound by the Magic. Their next game, playing at home, is the Nets coming to town. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Fades and shoots. The shot comes out. And Miami is shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively here. Mitchell outside. Deep 2 from Robinson. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Make some noise for your Heat Winter Dance Crew.
And some changes here for the Heat. Bam Adebayo comes in for Kyle Anderson. And Wiggins is subbed in for Davion Mitchell. Pass to Lamb. Six on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Heat. Heroes got 4 rebounds in this game. Fires from deep. Drops in the tray. Heroes got the lead up to 10 now for the Heat.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
From the arc. Drills it from outside. He has 5.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Wiggins. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Heat lead by 9.
Boy, Wiggins does it in so many different ways. That scoring versatility of his, special. This time he got it done in the painted area.
Here's Lamb. For the 3. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
They are definitely shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. Pass to Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen for Wiggins. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside, Lamb. They set the pick. The 3. Miami grabs the miss. Ware's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Robinson for 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
From downtown, bangs home the trifecta.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Davion Mitchell checked in for Tyler Hero. And a change for the Magic. Lamb's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Wiggins finds Robinson. And here's Adebayo. In the corner, it's Wiggins. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Wiggins has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Boy, the progression of Wiggins' game out beyond the arc. Now, not only shooting that shot, he's expecting to make it.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple. And I came into this league as a defender. I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin?
Certainly, DA is a two-way threat. The Heat leading by 9. Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard, and now, arguably, a top 25 player.
Tries again. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Mitchell with the bounce pass. It's stolen by Lamb. And Lamb, here we go. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Mitchell passes to Ware. Deep 2 from Robinson. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Pass to Lamb. Outside, Lamb. 41 seconds left in the second quarter. Three-pointer on the way. And Ware pulls it down. The Heat leading by 7. Mitchell passes to Ware. Now Robinson. Wiggins from outside. Orlando grabs the miss. Lamb's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Looking to end his cold spell. And Adebayo sends it back.
And got to be careful shooting around Adebayo. An athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots.
Pass to Robinson. This one for 3. Tyler Hero has been leading the charge for the Heat. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Andrew, the energy and effort were apparent throughout that first half. How were you able to do it?
We had a good practice, working hard, really putting things together. Keep doing it and come out with a W.
Hey, thanks for your time. We appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Thanks for joining us. The story through the first half, the Miami Heat in a game so far that's been close.
They've been playing very unselfish. I'm telling you, these guys are feeding off the ball movement, and as a basketball fan, it's wonderful to watch, Shaq.
Yeah, no Tyler ball from them. That's why they're getting the good looks. Get it? Tyler Hero?
Tyler ball, Hero ball.
I knew you would understand, Ernie.
All right, fellas, let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
For Miami, I've always loved when I started the season at home. I'd be eating good, I'd be dominating down low, I'd be picking up that big old dub.
So, Shaq, how many of those Game 1 home openers did you actually win over your career?
AOT, Ernie, all of them.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You gotta like what Tyler Hero has done in this one.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
The Magic trail by 4. So on the floor for Orlando. to Lamb. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Hero. Lets it go. And another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
And this is why many are high on Hero. Possesses ability to kick it up a notch and just take over.
Orlando moving the ball around. For three. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got his 6th rebound on the night. Down low. Lamb against Adebayo. Pass to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. And it's Orlando with the rebound. And Lamb kicks to Lamb. On the wing, Lamb. Here's the three. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Pass to Hero.
Magic foul. Number 44. First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. A three-pointer is right on target. Hero's got 23.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
And so it's Lamb with it. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. They're scoreless since the first half. And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And while we can, here's a look at the teams that had the fastest hands in the league last season. 5th on the list, the Magic.
Boy, they had so many guys with quick feet and quick hands on that team. I mean, they put relentless pressure on the opponent. And as a result, they came up with an awful lot of steals. I mean, this team has been very impressive defensively.
On the wing, Lamb. Pass to Lamb. Lamb against Hero. Offensive rebound to the wing right side. Now here's Lamb. Shot clock at 6. They could use a bucket. Wiggins with the rebound.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Adebayo with the ball. Mitchell passes to Adebayo. Lamb against Wiggins. Pass to Hero. Shoots the three. The shot will not fall. The Magic trail by 11. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Over in the corner, Lamb. Lamb against Wiggins. Lets it fly from 18. Another miss by Orlando.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Making his size a factor. Wiggins does work in the paint.
Orlando's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And Lamb kicks to Lamb. And he makes good on the layup. 7 points in the game.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Wiggins outside. Up top, Hero. High, arcing shot. Some solid defense there from Lamb. The Magic trail by 11. Shoots a three. Miami grabs the miss. Ware's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Wiggins kicks to Hero. There's a good screen. Takes the three. That shot misses.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Outside, Lamb. Looking to get back on track here. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
He got in good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Miami.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
Free throw drops for Lamb. Robinson's checked in for the Heat. Good on both. The Heat leading by 9. Mitchell kicks to Hero. Puts up a 3. Hero can't get that one to fall. Orlando's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Now, here's Adebayo. He has yet to score. Rebounded by Lamb. Lamb's got 7 rebounds in the game. Lets it go with the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. 13 points in the game.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
They need this one. Shot's good by Hero. And the Heat lead by 6.
And when you watch Hero play, it's no surprise he's a gym rat. He can score from any spot on the floor.
And it's blocked.
He's been ice cold tonight. You know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And so it's Lamb with it. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Outside, Lamb. To the paint. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got 9 rebounds now tonight. There's Hero with the 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Stolen by Mitchell. Driving inside. Rebounded by Lamb.
Yeah, you know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Outside Robinson, pass to Adebayo. Outside Hero. Lets it fly. Miami no good on that time either. The Magic trail by 9. Outside Lamb. He takes it in. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Lamb's got 10.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And here is Hero. 28 points for him. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Hero's got 30 points.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Driving the lane. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. And Miami making a change here. Anderson's checked in. Orlando with the ball. 9-point game. Yes, that goes in.
Can't be thrown any better. That bounce pass hit him right in stride.
Mitchell passes to Adebayo. Here's Hero. Robinson on the wing. Launches a three. Trains the three-pointer. 10 points for him.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now here's Lamb. 12 points for him. Just 5 on the clock.
A moment to check out Bam Adebayo here. Great showing for him last season. He averaged about 19 points a game, 10 rebounds, and 4 assists. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
And he can't get the first one. Nikola Jovic is checked in for Davion Mitchell. Harrison's checked in for Orlando. And he's good on the second. The Heat leading by 9. Outside Hero. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Lamb's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Stolen by Anderson. Lamb against Hero. And it's Adebayo in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Robinson for 3. Orlando grabs the miss. 1:57 left here in the third quarter. With some arc, it's rebounded by Jovic. Jovic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Now, here is Robinson. He's tightly guarded. The tray. They get it back. Adebayo. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
Now, here's Lamb. He's got 12. It's time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago. The Heat third, fourth the Magic.
Yeah, if you want to see how hard these two teams play, just take a look at the points allowed a year ago. I mean, that is impressive.
And he makes the first.
Here in the second half, they have definitely made free throw making look easy.
Burks, he's checked in for the Heat. And Lamb drops them both.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Now, here's Burks. Scoreless thus far. Here's Adebayo. Goes to the fadeaway and cans it. And the Heat lead by 11.
Tough shot from Bam. But, man, he is so capable of knocking down that mid-range.
Here's Lamb. And it's good, 2 points. Lamb's got 10 points in just the second half.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Now, here's Adebayo. He's guarded closely. Count it. Adebayo's got 6 points in the quarter. 36 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Outside, Lamb. Orlando moving the ball around. Ball stolen. Pass to Burks. And here's Adebayo. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Heat lead by 11. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Tyler Hero out there with Alec Burks. And it's Robinson. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Jovic in at the 5. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Shots good by Hero.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Shoots. Robinson pulls it in.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Orlando foul. Number 8, second personal foul. First team foul.
Outside, Hero lets it go from the wing, and he knocks down the jumper. Hero's got 17 points here in the second half.
What a read by Hero. He knew the pick and roll would give him some options.
Anderson with the block. And oh, here we go. Burks got it. A fast break chance.
Harrison, second personal foul. Second team foul. 2, Alec Burks.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. The Magic trail by 17. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. There's the pick. Shoots it. And it's Miami with the rebound. Anderson kicks to Hero. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And it's Harrison with the ball for the Magic. Pulls up on the wing. It's hauled in by the Heat. Jovic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Robinson kicks to Hero. The three. And that one is off. The Magic trail by 17. Pass to Harrison. Robinson pulls it in. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. They get it again. Second shot opportunity. Burks for three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Burks has got 4 points in the quarter.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Can they get it? He takes it up and lays it in.
Assistant number 35.
Here's Hero. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. From past the arc. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
The shot by Harrison, no good. The Heat leading by 18. To the middle. Here's Anderson. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Harrison. There's the pick. Clark, the NBA has seen some iconic personal rivalries over the years. And I'm sure you remember most of them.
Yeah, I do, even those that I wasn't part of as a young basketball player growing up in Cleveland watching. But I read a lot about them, Wilt and Bill Russell, the Celtics and the Lakers and all of those great teams. Obviously, high school graduate of 1979, the Bird and Magic rivalry, easy answer for anybody around my age. And then you think about Isaiah Thomas, who was in my high school class, and then Michael Jordan. Those Pistons-Bulls rivalries were pretty intense and must-watch TV. So there have been a lot over the years.
And the Heat making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
So it's Orlando now, following the basket by Kyle Anderson. Launches it. Rebound by the Heat. Robinson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Jovic. The kick out to Anderson. Outside, Hero. Knocks down the 3 ball. Hero's got 38 points.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And Clark, if you look at the NBA's draft combine, prospects now required to participate in drills and in other testing to be eligible for selection.
I like that, Kevin. I really do. I mean, it's part of being a professional. You can't just opt out of things because your agent says you should or you don't feel like it. This is a professional business, so there should be some standards and accountability. And I think it goes hand in hand with the push for parity. It ensures equal access to the information that will enable all teams to make informed decisions on draft day. So I like it. I really do.
He hits both from the stripe. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And the Heat with some changes. Ware's checked in. And Bam Adebayo subbed in for Duncan Robinson. And a switcher also for Orlando. Lamb's checked in. And here are the Heat now. They're on a 16-5 run here. Anderson passes to Ware. Now Mitchell. Over to the wing. Adebayo kicks to Anderson. 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. The shot, no good. Well, Orlando shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Outside, Lamb. Over Mitchell. Off the left rim and out. Miami leading by 22. Hero the bounce pass. Now, here's Mitchell. Anderson outside. Pass to Hero. Lets the three fly. Doesn't go for him. And it's the Magic with the ball. Out to the right wing. Clark, I've always heard that every team when on the road will have a team dinner.
You know, that's typically a practice that most teams employ, and those dinners are memorable, especially if the food is good. But more than the food, I think, is the camaraderie and the bonding that takes place when you break bread together, coaches and players.
Now, here's Mitchell. To stop the drought, buries the long-range jumper.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Here's the screen from deep. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Now at the line, Davion Mitchell.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. But some people have claimed there is too much talent now in this NBA and not enough teams.
Interesting point. I don't know if I fully agree with it. Clearly, talent has always been the driver in the league. I think because the league is generally younger, that the talent is not as refined, so therefore you have a little disjointedness with teams. But the blend of talent into teamwork is still what the best teams do at a high level.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Back to Lamb. It's hauled in by the Heat. Now Burks. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
And Miami making a change here. Rozier's checked in.
One shot.
Free throw good. Burks. Orlando's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Clark, when you played, virtually every team had an enforcer. But that is a rare breed, it seems, in today's game.
Yeah, that's a good observation by you, I think, Kevin. I mean, a lot of teams had more than one enforcer back in the early 80s when I was playing. There's less physicality in general in the NBA today. I think that's why you see fewer enforcers, and there's a much greater premium on skill level than the enforcement component that existed in the early 80s and maybe a little beyond that.
And it's the Heat with the ball after the Magic pick up 2.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second three of the half right there.
Outside, Lamb. Orlando moving the ball around. The layup missed.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now, here's Rozier. 6 to shoot. Pass to Anderson. It's stolen by Lamb. Takes a 3. Miami grabs the miss.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Lamb against Rozier. The layup off target.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Shot from 6. Lamb, good.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
And Miami has possession. Rozier kicks to Robinson. Pass to Anderson. Now here's Burks. Outside Robinson. Burks with it. Shot clock at 5. Rozier for 3. Rebounded by Lamb. Lamb's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. From 6 feet, Miami grabs the miss. Jovic has got 11 rebounds in the game.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Heat.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Tyler Hero.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
Now at the line, Jovic.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. The Heat making a switch here. And he sinks the second. Here's Lamb. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Inside. Drops in the layup for two.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Burks with it. Pass to Love. Here's Larson. Wants to get it to Burks and does. Banked in off the glass.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Outside, Lamb. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, man. Congrats on the win. This arena was rocking tonight. What difference does it make when they're loud like this?
Man, this place get the rocking, man. I love it playing in front of the Miami Heat fans, man. That's so wonderful, bro. And they stay behind us 24/7 no matter what, and we can't thank them enough for that.
Yeah, you fed off of them tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Tyler Hero.